It is even known or recorded that we could not produce toothpick here in Nigeria. We are consuming nation, and we should be a nation that produce. Good morning, everybody, wherever you are listening to me from. I've brought greetings to you from JDN 101.5 FM, number 1 Church Street, Okeado, Ibadan. And of course, it's your indefatigable emperor on the microphone, Oba Adewale. The program is Art Talk. You know, on Art Talk, we hit the nail at the head. We say it the way it ought to be said. You may not like it, but we just have to just let you know. The atmosphere is colorful. It is colorful. Different color. Shall we just say it's like rainbow color? When we talk of politics, a lot of happenings here and there. The ones that are palatable to some people and the ones that are not even palatable. Either you like it or not, it is happening. So this morning, we will definitely take you around the country and see what is happening in the world of politics. We'll be back. In the course of the week, the long-awaiting judgment from the Supreme Court of Nigeria was, of course, given, and is no longer a news. The Supreme Court has given judgment, a complicated one. I beg your pardon. When I say complicated, I mean both factions are parading themselves, saying that it favored us. It favors us. Weakest faction had gone to the street saying that the judgment favored us. She Makinde people are saying that it favored us. This morning we'll be talking about what the judgment says. Of course, we are not lawyers here, but we are well read. We can read and we can understand. Of course, we are going to tell you our own understanding about what the judgment say this morning. APC. As I talk to you now, it has been recorded and affirmed that 4 prominent members of the APC aspirants are gotten their nomination form. I mean 4. That's 200 million naira. There's money in this country. 50 million naira per form to contest for governor. And 4 of them has just bought form. I might have to go and buy my own. We'll be back after this music break.
Agbárí àtẹnujẹ ló fẹ́ pa yín pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀ taná ní ìpọ̀pá ẹni bá tàgbà kó lọ mọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ní ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ máa sùn yẹ bá sọ pé ó mọ nǹkankan ẹ̀yìn àrò lẹ́ máa wà ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ o ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ máa sùn ṣé ní òṣèlú àkàn ẹ̀yìn àrò lẹ́ máa wà.
Kini sùúrù tí ò lérè, kini iṣẹ́ tí kò ṣeré, wọ́n ṣàlẹ́yọ̀ tí ò lórúkọ, ó kúkú ṣiṣẹ́ ó dẹ̀ rèrè, ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé a ṣì wà lọ́mọdé. Nǹkan sálẹ̀ yẹn ń jẹ́ ká gbàdo tó dé. sọ̀rọ̀ gidi ló sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní láì ló sọ aláti fi lákàyèsí ká sọ̀rọ̀.
So I appreciate those of you that you have been there even before I am there. The fan of JDN, the fan of Hard Talk. We thank you. Fan of Oba Adewale Bello. Yes, thank you for being there. Kindly beckon to somebody, tell him or her. The Hard Talk is on the hair. Oba Adewale is on the hair with his crew. So, this morning, we want to take you there, take you around the state. Let us start with the PDP. PDP had their hope in the Supreme Court, saying that whatever Supreme Court says will be the final, and they hope and they believe that Supreme Court will definitely speak in their favor. I mean, the factions believe that. But before we go deeply into that, let me allow you to listen to the voice of my analyst in the house. So, this morning, okay, let your voice be heard.
Okay, good morning, people at home. And you're welcome to this season of judgment. Today is going to be special. I want you to air your views to whatever we discuss. And to that Art Talk fan at Vodasis, please, if you have been listening to us truly, please, I want you to just make your opinion known. Let people hear your voice. Thank you so much for being there. I am Comrade Barnabas Olufagunloye.
Okay, but that's Barnabas Olufagunloye. Okay, let your voice be heard.
A beautiful day to all our amazing listeners. Wherever you are listening to us, thank you for joining us. I'm Momotolo Okubanjo.
Okay, now we can kickstart the vehicle now and move. So in trying to move, I still want to start from that of PDP, because do you know, Barnabas, PDP has been the only party that has not changed name since 1999. PDP remained the oldest party in Nigeria as it is. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
So, in doing that, I want to start from them. So, let's quickly dilute it with music, and we'll be back again.
Pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀ taná ní ìpọ̀pá ẹni bá tàbá kó lọ́mọ ọ̀fẹ́ ní ṣé pẹ̀lẹ́ máa sùn yẹ bá sọ pé ó mọ kankan ẹ̀yìn àrò lẹ́ máa wà ṣé pẹ̀lẹ́ mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o ṣé pẹ̀lẹ́ máa sùn ṣé ní kò ṣẹ́nu àkàn o ẹ̀yìn àrò lẹ́ máa wà mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o.
Kí ni sùúrù tí ò lérè? Kí ni iṣẹ́ tí kò ṣeré? Wọ́n ṣàlẹ́yìn ọ̀tí olórúkọ. Ó kúkú ṣiṣẹ́ ó dẹ̀ rèrè. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé a ṣì wà lọ́mọdé. Nǹkan sálẹ̀ yẹn ń jẹ́ ká gbàdo tó dé. Láì sọ̀rọ̀ gidi ló sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní láì ló sọ. Aláti fi lákàyèsí ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ̀rọ̀ wá. Ṣé bẹ́lẹ̀ máa sùn o?
Ṣé bẹ́lẹ̀ máa sùn?
Èèyàn rò lẹ́ máa wà.
Ṣé bẹ́lẹ̀ máa sùn?
Mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ṣé bẹ́lẹ̀ máa sùn o? Ẹ bá wo ṣẹ́jú wa kan o. Èèyàn rò lẹ́ máa wà o. Mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o.
Ó dàsìkò bò yẹn wọ́n wá sádùúgbò wọ́n aṣọ ọmọ jẹ́ẹ́jẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan wọlé tán gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ tán jẹ́ láwọ̀ kẹ́ṣẹ́ tó bá tún ṣe wẹ́rẹ́ lásìkò bò wọ́n ní kọ́dọ̀ tó lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n á ṣẹ̀nu mẹ́rẹ́ kàlùkàlù gbé nǹkan mi ṣẹ̀nu wúyẹ́ àtìlábí tún ti wọ̀ wọlé ta ló dìbò fún pàṣán tàbí iná yálé
whenever Nice says Talo Dibofun, it's just a question. It's you and I that voted them in. They can't vote themselves in. Like somebody was telling me something even before the program, saying that no matter what, they already have the result. I said, no, that's not correct. If they had the result, then APC will not be doing everything to make sure that we have just one party in this nation, Nigeria. So let us play our roles by educating the electorate. Let them come out and vote for the party of your choice. Okay? So it is no longer in news that on the 30th of May, is April now? Okay, this is May, of April 2026, Nigerian Supreme Court delivered a major judgment. The long-term leadership tussle within the People Democratic Party, resulting in the nullification of the disputed PDP National Convention held in Ibadan, the one Wike referred to as Amala Carnival. That was what Wike said. Or have you forgotten so soon, Barnabas? Wike referred to that convention as Amala Carnival. Now, in that ruling, the way it appeared, the key ones there and the implication, let me just read it out. Ibadan Convention voided. The Supreme Court dismissed an appeal filed by the Kabiru Tanimu Turaki led faction, which emerged from the Ibadan Convention, and upheld the Court of Appeal, which had earlier invalidated the convention due to its conduct in violation of subsisting court order. Let's talk about that first. If you remember, there was a court order that says that the convention should not take place. The Supreme Court here is saying that they ought to have appealed that court, appealed that case. Instead of that, they went to another court to get a verdict, to go ahead. That's what Supreme Court is saying here. You see, the whole thing is doing what? Teaching us. You know, we are learning. And history will refer to all this later. Let's take it one after the other. From what Supreme Court said, the only reason why they nullified that was that there was a case, a verdict from a court saying that they should not go ahead. The court was saying that they ought not to have gone ahead, or they should have appealed that judgment. When they appealed that judgment, they might win, but they didn't. They went to another court, and that gave them go ahead. Now let's analyze whose fault for two courts to have given two different judgments. Whose fault for Shey Makinde-led faction to have not to have waited and appeal the case before they could go ahead? Who do we blame in this case? We are not trying to blame anybody, but we are analyzing for the future, for the generation to come. People will begin to refer to this. So, to you, Barnabas, that verdict of Supreme Court, let's pick it one after the other. Nullifying that Ibadan Carnival, do you see it as being fair? If yes, the point analyzed, the point that was pointed out, does it really worth it?
All right. Let me start by saying that the Supreme Court is the apex court in the land. Whatever decision made there cannot even be reviewed by same Supreme Court, which means final of the final. Now, you asked whose fault? I would say it's the fault of the judiciary. If I am an aggrieved person and I don't want to be violent in my agitation, I can decide to be moving from court to court. It is the judiciary which are saddled with the responsibility to settle disputes that should put things straight. Now, the conviction was fixed. The Wike and his team went to court, Abuja High Court, to get an injunction to restrain them from conducting that convention. Seyi Makinde and his team went to Oyo State High Court instead of appealing, according to the Supreme Court, to get a judgment to go ahead. Like those two courts gave judgment maybe like twice to go ahead. Oba, in my layman view, because I'm not a lawyer, both State High Court and Federal High Court are court of same jurisdiction.
Competent jurisdiction.
Same level. They are not higher than each other. But I want to believe the discretion of the Supreme Court that since the weakest faction got the judgment first, they got it first to stop them, that they ought to have appealed the case. But rather than doing that, they went to same court of competent jurisdiction to get a judgment for them to proceed. Now, I will put the blame not on Seyi Makinde's faction, but on the judiciary. The judiciary at the Oyo State High Court supposed to make reference to the judgment of the Federal High Court and advise the complainant to move to the appellate court. Failing to do that means that you are giving the complainant hope that they have a case to prove. You gave them the hope. Now they go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court quashed.
The apex court.
The apex court quashed the judgment away. And there is nothing to say here. And if I am to look at the judgment critically, number one, the Bada Convention, tagged Amala Convention by Wike, is being nullified. All money spent there is a waste. The National Secretary, National Legal Advisor, that all comes from the camp of Yeso Wike, have been nullified. And these are what the appeal and the Supreme Court still upheld. As it stands now, Wike is just claiming wrong victory. Because as it stands, the party organ, which is the not working committee, board of trustees, should take over the matter, in as much as the executive elected by the convention has been nullified. Those are the Wike's faction has been nullified, not recognized. So the board of trustees should take over the affairs of the party. That is how it should be. It is no victory for any. Wike just claiming victory because he belongs to the camp of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president. He believes he can still use the power of incumbency to still suppress those in PDP.
Okay, let me just quickly also analyze it. The court case that was given on the 30th of April maintained the fact that Senator Anyanwu remained suspended, meaning all that Anyanwu had been doing was null and void. That was what invalidates Wike's convention. Because if Ibadan convention was nullified, then they should uphold Wike's convention. But because Anyanwu, the one who has been doing this signing of everything they've been doing and acting as secretary, his status has been suspended, so he ought not to have been doing that. So that was what made the other convention to be null and void. We are saying this because of those who are listening, who are almost getting confused. You have something to say?
Yes, it is not even only Anyanwu, including Alhaji Bature,
yes,
and Ajibade San.
Three of them were
suspended,
and they played pivotal role in that convention.
So they have been suspended, and the Supreme Court upheld their suspension.
Till today, they are still suspended member of PDP. So that nullify the convention too. Now, Supreme Court in its wisdom now said, okay, the BOT, led by Adolphus Wabara, should be in charge of the party. So it is in their own discretion to know what and what to do. Like news told us that they converge at that 30th. They converge on emergency meeting in Abuja, to quickly put things together. They want to see if they can still meet up with INEC deadline. So do you see them meeting up?
Well, if all normal protocol are duly observed,
Considering the time frame,
they will meet up. But the FCT minister Nyesom Wike has vowed that he will not make PDP work.
what can they do again?
I don't know. It's now with the help of our president, who doesn't want opposition party to work. Wike can do and not do.
Like what? Like flaunting the order of to Supreme Court.
I know he can just bring up an issue and start all over again. He has the support of the president. I am saying that he has the support.
Stop saying he has support. You don't have proof.
I don't have.
There's
proof.
no evidence.
I don't have proof.
You do.
Somebody
do you?
look. Somebody who is not a sitting governor. You are just a party member, a former governor. You are able to distract, to disorganize, to destabilize a party that has many sitting governors.
Wike is a player.
He's just a tool. It's an instrument.
He's a superstar.
It's an instrument. It's not a player. The player is the presidency. Wike is an instrument. A mechanic is a player. He used tools to loose engine, and after he has losing and touching the engine, he threw the tool away. That's who Wike is.
So Wike is 12-13 spanner.
That is a spanner. It's an instrument. It's a spanner. Very soon we will get his result.
Former governor, are you saying Wike is a spanner?
It's a spanner. Is it not? It's a spanner.
So who is making use of Wike?
The presidency.
But you don't have evidence to prove.
APC. There's no evidence that what is happening in PDP and APC.
What will you say about
ADC?
ADC?
Yes.
So Wike is still a spanner there.
No, Wike is a spanner in PDP.
Who is a spanner in ADC?
Nafiu Bala and Abejide. Nafiu Bala, who has not, who by the time he joined politics cannot attain that rank of. He's 35 years. I don't know when he joined politics, cannot attain that rank of chairmanship. Are the people there sleeping?
No, that's a privilege.
years?
It's privilege. And
He's not privileged. He's planted to destabilize ADC. He's not privileged. That's nonsense privilege. 35 years old.
35?
Yes, Nafiu Bala is 35 years old. That was what annoyed Kwakwaso.
Should I ask you a question?
Ask me.
Our own Debo Ogundoye in Oyo State became speaker at 32. So anybody would have questioned that. When did he join politics? How can he be 32-year-old and become a speaker? What we say to that? So don't just say,
let me put you right.
Okay.
Maybe you might be wrong.
Okay.
Debo Ogundoye, through his father, Waya Akibu, popularly known in Ibadan.
Late father.
He has prepared the ground for his election. He got there through election. That chairmanship election. Have you ever seen 35, even 40 years old person become a chairman of a particular party in Nigeria when it is not AAC, where it is not AA? Even those parties, so Sowore as national chairman and presidential candidate, Sowore is 55 years or 56.
Probably Sowore started late.
It didn't start late. So, Nafiu Bala would have started 20 years ago. As 20 years old, maybe he has started 15 years ago. Even if he has started 15 years ago, he can't become chairman of ADC.
All right, let's just take it the way Barnabas said. But you join the conversation from home or anywhere. 070-4800-4. Okay, 070-4800-1015. You can also dial 080-2210-2163. Let me call it again. 070-4800-1015. 080-2210-2163. We'll be back after this musical break.
Which way to go? Oh yeah. Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Many years after independence, we still find it hard to start. How long shall we be patient before we reach the promised land? Let's save Nigeria so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. I love my fatherland. Oh yeah.
Oh yes, I want to know. I love my father's land. I love my mother's land. I love Nigeria. Wherever you take me to, I will come back here. Nigeria is my own nation where I can do anyhow. Do you know if you go outside the country, those of you out there, you know you want to come back home. You have made your millions, billions, even in dollars. You still want to come back home. Come and do what? So many things. Nigeria is only place you can tie your wrapper in the money and between you use chewing stick to be toothpick to be picking whatever from your teeth. Earning the money anytime with your burukutu in your hand and be drinking. Nobody will say, what are you doing there? If you try that, somebody will call 911 and they will get hold of you. Anyway, one day Nigeria will be better. Nigeria of our dreams will come to reality. Let's talk about APC. APC is a very large party. APC is a party that everybody wants to be. As I talk to you today, 32 governors of a state, 32 governors are with APC. APC is a mega party. Powerful one. The affair is being piloted by powerful person, the Jagaban of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As I talk to you today, Oyo State APC, 4 out of them are getting the nomination form. Each form is sold 50 million naira, and they have gotten it. Would consensus work? Do you think consensus will work with APC? For the Guba, and if it will, what happened to the other 3 that had already gotten their form? Will they return their money back to them?
Okay, let me start from APC, mega party, the Jagaban, the Alpha and Omega of Nigeria's politics.
Are you saying that? I never said so.
I'm interpreting what you said.
That's misinterpretation.
Misinterpretation? Okay. But according to you. So, he has 32 governors. Let me tell you. Even if Jagaban have all the 36 governors, he can still fail. Not all the governors that moved to his party genuinely moved to that party.
Genuinely?
Yes. They don't genuinely move to that party. Jonathan had governors, majority, almost all the governors, and lost to Muhammadu Buhari. Because if a movement is not genuine, it's bound to fail. And now, you talk about APC, that 4 of them has obtained nomination for. Well, if those people in Oyo State, if they don't obtain that nomination for, do you think they can be seen as serious? But with the look of things, it seems APC in Oyo State already have somebody supported by the president. Because in the meeting, in the video clips I watched yesterday, he saw some party leaders raising the hand of one traditional ruler.
Which traditional ruler is that? See, we're on the hair.
High Chief Sharafadin Ali is a traditional ruler.
Okay, is that what you mean? Okay.
Yes, raising his hands as the anointed candidate from the president, and we can see party bigwigs there present, and said that one even said that one ex-senator even said that he will not attend to any governorship declaration. That is the one he's attending to because Tinubu has called him and told him is to support Ali.
That's Ayo Adesina.
Yes, Senator Ayo Adesina. So from there, well, I believe, and even with the composition of people with Sharafadin Ali. Nobody can go. He might not be as rich as them, as the others. Nobody can go to primary with him and defeat him. I've seen the nomination and expression of interest form of AKK and some others. But I'm saying, no matter the money brought, I'm not sure they can defeat him.
Okay, you said you are not sure it can be defeated. Okay, either you are sure or you are not. Let's quickly go on this musical break. We'll be back after this musical break. Please stay tuned. Wherever you are listening to us from, emergency, kindly be your brother's keeper. There is an accident that is happening right away at Soka Junction. The man, the victim, is still breathing, is not dead yet. He needs help. But Nigerians that are there are so afraid to carry him because of the fear of unknown. They might carry him, he might just, Please, police officers, Red Cross member, nearby road safety, please let us go there and save a soul. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. Thank you. That is brought from my HOP here. Very, very urgent. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Which way to go?
ẹ kú dédé àsìkò ibi tẹ̀ tí ń gbọ́ ìkànnì JDN Radio 101.5 FM. A gbọ́ ìròyìn yàjóyàjó kan láti agbègbè Soka nílùú Ìbàdàn. Wọ́n ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìjàmbá ọkọ̀ kan ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ tí èèyàn kan sì wà ní ẹsẹ̀ kan ayé ẹsẹ̀ kan run. À ń fi àsìkò yìí pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá, àwọn àjọ elétò ààbò àti àwọn tí wọ́n tọ́rọ̀ wọn jẹ mọ́ òṣìṣẹ́ pàjáwìrì kí wọ́n máa lọ sí agbègbè Soka ní Soka Junction. Ibẹ̀ gangan ni ẹni ẹ̀ náà wà. A ní ṣòfò ẹ̀mí o, a sì ní ṣubú ara. Ẹ ṣé o.
Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government.
Yeah, we are part of government. Let us save a soul. Please let us be there. Can you do a favor by saving a soul? So Barnabas, we're talking about those who have purchased nomination form of 50 million naira. That was what we were saying before we go to music break. Before we give that advert, you were actually talking about those who have gotten the form. Oh, but okay, don't let me say Oba because he has said the crown has not been given to him. He said he chose not to take the crown.
Yes.
Senator Sharafadin Ali, representing Oyo South, has gotten his own form. The former Minister of Power has gotten his own form. I think AKK Adewale Karim has gotten his own form.
Yes.
And Agbaji, I think Agbaji too has gotten his own form.
Okay.
Making 4. We still have the likes of Alao is still there. We can see his banner, but he has not gotten form. We still have Fatai Buhari, he's still in the race. He has not gotten form. Now, the way it is, do you think consensus will work in that area?
Yeah, I've said it before we went on the break that with the composition of the National Assembly members that rally behind Senator Sarafa Ali, they cannot defeat him. I can see Senator Yunus Akintude with him. Remi Oseni,
yes.
with him. That Remi Oseni is a power block. Remi Oseni with Sarafa Ali is a big blow to other contestants. To me, if I'm to advise them, they will listen. They are wasting time with Sarafa. They cannot win Sarafa. If Sarafa has Remi Oseni with him, they should forget to. Because me, personally, I would have loved that Sarafa, and I would have loved that Remi Oseni get governorship ticket of APC.
So they can defeat Sheyi Makinde?
I don't know. People of your state, the electorate in your state will decide that.
Okay.
But his popularity, his goodwill,
Is Remi saying popular?
is popular. It's unfortunate that political party is looking for who is close to somebody that they can actually manipulate things for. They don't consider who is close to the grassroots, who the people love, that the people can vote for. I can vouch for you that without the help of anyone, Senator Sarafa dare not to come in contest with Remi Oseni.
Sarafa Dinali is more popular. He was local government chairman. He was SSG. He was chairman who do our investment. It was
let him gather all his achievements.
Chief of staff
with all this position.
Now he's even a member of Olubadan in council.
Apart from that traditional title, let's drop that one. Let him gather all his achievements in office compared to the little achievement of Remi Oseni.
Just 3 years federal lawmaker.
The man that is here to hold political office and is doing like he's acting like a senator in Ido Barakpa. No. For the fact that it's in APC doesn't mean everyone in APC are evil.
Nobody say any politician.
I'm just saying it to members of the public. People are hearing.
Are some of them evil?
Some of them are acting like a devilish person. Some.
Okay.
The behaviors.
You identify evil ones?
Due to some character, due to the way they behave. So you understand.
Can you identify any evil person when you see one?
Depends on their character and their behavior.
Because the Bible says, by their fruit you shall know them.
Are you a prophet?
No, I'm not. I just recite
Torani is a prophetess.
Of the Bible. Oh, prophetess.
No, I'm not a prophet.
Why are you denying your anointing?
I'm not denying the anointing.
Okay.
So I'm saying with Remi Oseni, Akin Alabi, Honorable Akin Alabi, Honorable Olafioye, Lafi, we have all those APC rep cancers. They are with him. So it is difficult for money bag anyone to defeat Sarafa Adinali as a president. So
would you have what would you say about Adelabu's resignation on wise decision?
On wise
decision?
Yes,
to have resigned.
When he became minister, I don't know him to own that mansion in Yagonku before he became a minister. So after he became a minister, he commissioned that mansion in Yagonku. On wise, what else is he looking for? Is it money? He has made money. He has the connection with Tinubu.
He has remaining 1 year to make more money.
More money. Life is not for one person.
So now it's take-based time.
It's take-based time. So thank God he left that place so another person can also be benefited. And the little money, let me say little. His money is not little. He has enough money.
You don't have proof to this.
Proof to what?
He's only with his salary. He gets his salary, and that's all.
I'm not saying anything about. I say he has enough money. I didn't say more than that.
How do you know enough? How do you mean?
He contested in 2019.
He has wasted a lot of money.
In 2023, he didn't get ticket. He went to a call.
He wasted his money.
So if somebody that doesn't have enough money, would that person do that? Is that not an evidence he has enough money?
Probably he has sponsors.
Sponsors?
Probably.
His type cannot have sponsors and still be talking like that in the public. The way he used to talk in public. He used to insult people in public.
How has he been talking?
He used to insult people.
Has he insulted you before?
Until he insult me.
We'll be back.
Many years after independence, we still find it hard to start. How long shall we be patient before we reach the promised land? Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way, Nigeria? Which way?
Barnabas, do you know when Adelabu was interviewed in a radio station? He said in 2017 he resigned from CBN. He told them he was going to contest in 2019 in Oyo State to become governor. He said it's his dream to become governor. He said in 2023 he did it too. He said now it is his time. Tolani, I think you have something to say about that too.
Yeah, like I read it in the news that he said it is his life goal to become a governor. So that's why he's pursuing the position to become a governor, because it's part of his dream. So he wants to be a governor.
But to become central bank governor, that's also governor. Maybe
No,
it's
it's different. It's different. So, being a central bank
bank.
governor is different from being a governor of Oyo State. There's difference there.
Okay, wants to become Oyo State governor.
Yes.
Okay.
He said that this is not the first time he risk this. In fact, he's going to risk it for the third time.
Risk taker is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is a risk
He's an
taker.
entrepreneur.
He's
He's a businessman.
a serious one.
So one of the reasons that he has enough, he's a businessman. He has investment all over the country. So nobody dispute that. But then, what I'm saying is that when Remi Oseni declared for Senate, he said he followed Tinubu's directive to leave the governorship for Sarafa. Senator Adeson said the same thing, and many of them. So I feel no matter the money with Adelabu, at times money fails. You might not be able to secure the ticket.
All right. Adelabu is left with his choice. He may have another way, but Teslim Folari is not saying anything yet. Teslim Folari has been pushed to be a coordinator, to be a man piloting the affair of APC in Oyo State, and he's doing it well. He's not saying anything. Don't you think silence is dangerous here?
Of course, if someone is silent, one couldn't say where the person is going or what is capable of doing. But to me, I feel that Senator Teslim Folari is the most marginalized politician in Oyo State. Now,
What do you mean?
okay. In 2023, he contested, he got the ticket. Bayo Adelabu did not support him. He left him. I went to APC and Accord. He divided the vote. Almost all the polling units in Ibadan. He lost almost all the polling units in Ibadan, if I'm not mistaken.
You said almost, so you are still
Almost.
right. Okay.
That's 2023. Almost all the polling units he lost. Bayo didn't support him. And now, he didn't leave the party. When Tinubu picked ministerial appointments in Oyo State,
It was not given.
he picked somebody who
The one that left
the party to another party. Fine. He was still there, still trying. I mean, he's still there, still trying, still pushing on as a party man. When Bayo Adelabu resigned to contest for governorship, we are talking to Teslim to step down so that Ali can go. Ali is his younger brother in everything, except traditional title.
In age and experience.
In age and experience, in the Oluba and chieftaincy title, Ali senior Sarafa and Ali senior
Teslim
Folari. But in age and experience and everything, Ali is even when it comes to finances, is superior to Senator Ali. Now you have to pick another minister. It's not be considered. You consider somebody from PDP who was given appointment, somebody who don't work for you that time. So I feel he's been marginalized, and his silence could be dangerous to APC victory in Oyo State.
Teslim Folari, the former Senate leader,
Yes.
he said he's been marginalized.
Yes.
Well, either yes or yes. All I know is that time will tell. Okay? In trying to put all this together, let's quickly look and consider what is likely to be the outcome of these court cases here and there. If peradventure it eventually happened that PDP could not fit candidates, ADC could not fit candidates, does it mean we are going to have President Bola Ahmed Tinubu alone? That was why Dino Melaye said that we don't want coronation, we want election. But that we amount to coronation. When somebody is the only one contesting, that's coronation. So what is likely to happen to our democracy? What would the future? Because the case of that ADC2 was one-legged. It was not full. There are several cases that can still come up. So the David Mark-led fashion should not just feel cool and feel all is well. the way it is.
Now, that ADC dispute cannot affect them appearing on the ballot. As it is, all the appearances or whatever on the ballot has been settled. ADC will appear on the ballot. But this is where I think the error may come. Because they have been advised to go back to High Court to settle a particular case. By the time they move from High Court to Appeal Court to Supreme Court, whoever win in ADC will have been sworn in. The repercussion is just that if those groups that are in our courts now eventually win, it might be led to the sack of everyone in the ADC ticket.
Isn't that what I'm talking about? We're saying the same thing.
So it might lead to it. But I have this belief. No, not belief. Let me say I have these feelings that once ADC is able to provide or produce like 5-7 governors, when you put their weight together, they will make things happen. What do I mean? No, where we have the weight of 5-7 governors, it may not be easy for their candidature during election to be nullified. They're already in power and they have been granted. We know what Nigeria is.
Baraba is talking as if you are not a Nigerian. Anyway, we'll be back after this short musical break.
Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know which way Nigeria is turning to. Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there, and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh, sure. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. We made mistakes during the oil boom, not knowing that was our doom. Some people now have everything, while many have nothing. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't fall.
We will be leaving this pleasant time soon, but before we go, it seems ADC is getting broken by Kwankwaso and Obi leaving the party as it was painted that they might have to leave the party. That means probably I think Abubakar has hijacked the party. Well, either yes or yes. All we know is that tomorrow is real. Let the electorate do what is to do the needful. So in trying to bow out of the program today, let's have our parting word from that end.
Please, our people at home, your voters card is not to be kept in your wardrobe or just for bank document. It is for use during election time. Please, let's get ourselves ready when it is election time and let us all come out to vote for our choice.
Okay, your parting word.
Let's vote for the right person, and may God help us.
The right person is your choice, okay? The electorate listening, your choice is your right person, okay? Okay, every deed is seed. Sow a seed you'll be able to be proud of tomorrow. Even if you are no more, that your children will be able to be proud of tomorrow, that my father sown this seed. See you, God's willing, next week. I remain your indefatigable emperor on the microphone, Oba Adewale Bello. See you. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
It's the beginning of 1,000,000 miles. Let's start right now to repeat ourselves so as to make